Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the GQ Jedi. If you're not already subscribed to me, blast that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out any valuable Star Wars content. Now lately I've had catalogs on the brain. I made that Sears Christmas catalog video which you guys seem to enjoy, so I thought it'd be fun to take a step further and flip through the pages of the Kenner mini catalogs, those little ones that we used to get with basically every toy that wasn't an action figure. You'd get one of those catalogs in the box. Let's flip through those pages. Kenner always had a way of keeping kids interested and excited about Star Wars toys. From the moment you first got your hands on an action figure, you flipped it over and got to see the amazing, beautiful card back which displayed all the figures released for the line. It was a checklist and a preview of things to come. I recently did a video on Kenner card backs versus retro card backs, which I'll also link in the description below. So kids always had their pulse on what vintage Kenner Star Wars figure was coming out. It was awesome. However, Kenner left no stone unturned and took things a step further, or made sure to include mini catalogs inside the box of any Star Wars ship, vehicle, playset, and various other toys made. That little black catalog was the ultimate guide to the entire line of vintage Star Wars toys. Alright guys, we're going to go through my collection of mini catalogs. Thought it'd be fun to take a closer peek. I have a handful of them. I have most of them. I'm missing a couple, but I have the the main ones that you see floating around. I mean, there's these photographs that they use. That, just everything that Kenner used to put these catalogs together, just brilliant. I mean, the really artistic little pieces of artwork. Every single thing. I mean, the card backs, the boxes, the illustrations, and of course these very catalogs. Just, I don't know, I love them. They're so cool. And the little dates down here showing the variations between the two. Same cover, but different information is printed on each of these catalogs. So there are variations, and Kenner was kind of a king of variations with anything tied to Star Wars. It seems that there's always two there are. So but yeah, I mean, all these catalogs are just very cool, individual, worth collecting strongly. I mean, look at this Hoth photo, just awesome. One of my favorites out of the line of catalogs, actually. It's Jabba the Hutt, great photo. It's a nice little addition to find in the box of your toy. You got your toy, and then, oh, what is this? It's a little catalog. Let's look at more toys, shall we? I mean, how cool is this? Kenner was a genius for doing this. I love him. Awesome photos, just great artwork, super enticing. I mean, Darth Vader, Royal Guards, the Jedi collection. Let's look through all of these. I mean, look at these things. I've been wanting to do this for a minute, so let's get into this, shall we? There's this first one that I have. This has got an X-Wing on the cover. This is one of the very earliest ones. 1978. General Mills Fun Group. I mean, this is earliest, one of the earliest ones. Die-cast toys. X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Land Speeder. Kenner just giving us a little preview, like saying, hey guys, we make action figures, but look what else we make. I mean, look how many action figures there were. As we all know, there was the first 12, which they're all featured right here. Han, Luke, Leia, Chewie, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper. They're all here. It's totally get a kid excited. I mean, maybe you got a Star Wars figure for your birthday or something. You got one or two, but maybe you didn't know about all 12. And well, look, now you got this catalog, and bam. Now you are up to speed. You now know there's more to get. The adventure continues. Here we're looking at the TIE Fighter. I mean, who doesn't want that? You're a kid, you see that on the page? Yeah, I want one. I definitely want a TIE Fighter. Yes, please. Absolutely. I mean, look at this. X-Wing, the Death Star space station. That'd split your mind just clear wide open. I mean, you saw that on the page. You're like, that's a toy, I can get that? Yeah, I want that. Absolutely, please. How do I get one? And then, of course, Kenner made interactive toys like the laser pistol and the stormtrooper, the laser rifle. Awesome little toys to play with as a kid. You could kind of actually really feel like you're experiencing the movie, and not just a 3 3/4 inch line, like you're actually part of it. I mean, you got laser pistols, you've got lightsabers, you got a headset radio, which it's a fun little thing. Not so much reliving the movie, but another interactive experience. And then, of course, the 12 inch line of action figures, which are awesome collectibles. Something I've been slowly picking away at. Uh, of course, they also made the little like vans, these little like Hot Wheel-esque type cars. Um, if Kenner, if there was a product that could be made, Kenner was going to make it, and they were going to put Star Wars logo on it. Like, you were going to see Star Wars everywhere, which was awesome. I'm not complaining. I don't know about you guys, because I love collecting all of this stuff. I mean, look at this. A radio control R2-D2, which I do have. Mine turns on, but he doesn't actually like move, so there's a transmission error. I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Just all sorts of little cool offshoot toys that maybe you didn't know about. And then, of course, the die-cast TIE Fighter, Land Speeder, X-Wing. Great little catalogs. Great little catalogs. And these two are identical, but yet they're not. There are variations. Look at this one. Got a little extra, little something on the cover, a little pink. Kenner, like I said, Kenner made variations on, seems like everything. It's just crazy. Even the paper feels different on these ones. This one's a little stronger, a little thicker. The binding is different. This is like threaded, it seems. Whereas in this one is glued. A perfect, seal seam situation. Yeah, so even the catalogs, like I said, have variations to them. Not that it makes one is more valuable than the other. No, I wouldn't say that. I don't. These aren't exactly valuable per se. Just super cool to collect, and if you're into the toys, why not get these catalogs? I mean, they're a part of the history. I certainly remember flipping through them all. So much to look at on each photo, rather each page. I mean, just everything's packed. Look at these play sets. Who doesn't want one of these play sets? Droid Factory, the mini action figure collector case, the cantina, the sand crawler, or I should say the Land of the Jawas, cardboard play set, which is very simple, but still, it's an awesome play set. Here again, there's the die cast. Now look, even toothbrushes, like I was saying, everything, man. Kenner, Star Wars, it got a stamp on it. But look at the die cast ship. This is early prototype. This is not the finished product. So this is obviously the earlier catalog. Show you what it was gonna look like until they finished the design. Movie viewers. These things were cool. Actually, I don't think I had this as a kid. I do remember these for other lines of toys down the road, but not for Star Wars. Play-Doh, who can forget Play-Doh? I mean, I think we all got Play-Doh stuck under our fingernails as kids. And then, of course, the 12-inch line of action figures. So cool. Some more vans. Other items. Yeah, man, these catalogs, I love them. I mean, collect them all for sure. I say that with everything, Kenner, don't I? All right, up next we have this catalog right here. This is the one with the X-Wings and the Death Star on it. This is an awesome catalog, a lot bigger. This is like the normal size catalog. The previous two were a little smaller. That was just some photos of Kenner's other products that are non-Star Wars items. As you know, Kenner made a ton of Star Wars toys, but they also made other line of toys as well. Showing off Boba Fett here. And the collector case. I mean, yeah, I definitely want a collector case. I'm going to need one for all these figures that I don't have yet. Look at this. This is the 3 3/4 line. Just showing off Kenner, just taking great photographs, getting kids excited. Oh man, Land of the Jawas action playset, and then the Millennium Falcon and the Death Star all parked on one page. Talk about giving a kid a mini heart attack. Amazing stuff. Dewback, Creature Cantina, Droid Factory. Showing off the playsets, the creatures. Look at this, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Regular TIE Fighter. I mean, wow. Just, these kids are all smiling. I mean, at least they should be. I mean, they're all getting to play with the coolest toys in the galaxy right here. Look at that Sandcrawler, man. That thing is epic. Epic. Such a cool toy. Every collection should have one. That was a pinnacle moment for me getting mine. I felt like I was like a grail piece. Just getting the Sandcrawler. You know, love the Jawas. Love the Jawas. And of course the radio controlled R2. Really got to get mine working. Kind of bums me out. One day. All right, and of course we got, more of the interactive stuff, the battle games, and then the die cast. Little showing off a little bit more of the line, changing it up, showing you what it actually does look like. The Falcon is different now. So this is, again, a later catalog. And look at these retro colors. Look at that. How awesome is that? Some swanky orange, yellow, green, red, It's very like Sesame Street throwback kind of 70s color scheme. There we go. Look at those kids whacking away with those lightsabers. Just having fun. Just having fun with some lightsabers. I wish I had a lightsaber, like a real lightsaber. But I mean, as a kid, getting one of these or one of these laser pistols, this is awesome. I mean, playtime in the backyard was epic. And then, of course, if it was raining outside and you couldn't play with your toys, mom wanted you to be a little bit more studious. You got puzzles. Put a puzzle together. Kenner's got you covered. Bop-Its. Holy smokes, the bop bags. Who doesn't remember the bop bags? Yep, Kenner thought of everything. There's no question of it. No question. Thank God, too. All right, up we have the Empire Strikes Back catalog. This is a good one. Introduction of the new line, new movie. Of course, get a new design, new logo. This is a very iconic logo. I think we all love and hold dear to our hearts. Looks good on everything it's ever been printed on. And here we go. So inside, starting off with the 3 3/4 line. Darth Vader carrying case for the action figures. That was revolutionary. Such an iconic, toy for the moment. 70s Darth Vader helmet, and then of course it's got figures inside. And was awesome. And you could carry it everywhere. You could take it with to any friend's house. I mean, it was the thing to have. You had to have a carrying case. You had a lot of figures. You needed to have something to carry them in. And then the play sets, Hoth, tons of play sets for Hoth. That was for sure. I mean, these is like just stuff of dreams here. All these play sets. I mean, you got your figures, but then, oh my God, they make play sets. There's bases. There's places to put my action figures. I don't have to. The grass, the stump, the tree in my backyard is no longer going to have to take the place of the Rebel base. I've got an actual plastic base to use. This is awesome. Like, there's great stuff. These catalogs, I mean, you kidding me? Cloud Car, Snow Speeder, and the Falcon on the same page. Those are the two. I mean, I'm very partial to everyone loves the Falcon, but the Snow Speeder, that's up there for me. I love the snow speeder. Falcon, iconic, such an iconic piece. Both of them really, like I said, I mean, they're all the designs really. I mean, there's not a it's nothing that wasn't shown in the original trilogy. Nothing that flew in space that we don't instantly remember. Um, let's see here. We got 12-inch action figures. This is such a retro photo. I love it. Twinkly stars. It's good stuff. Good stuff here. Just Kenner stoking the fires, getting you excited about 12-inch action figures. And then the laser pistol light. Look at that look at that lightsaber. That is awesome colors. Those are awesome colors. Look at that design. Look at this kid. That guy this kid, he's not messing around. He means business. Look at that aim. He is taking aim at someone or something. Look out. Got more die cast. Looks so cool in a nice grouping like that. Still working on my die cast. I'm still missing a few. And of course the Sandcrawler, radio controlled Sandcrawler with R2, some of the interactive games. Switcheroos. Guys, who had a switcheroo in their bedroom? A little light switch. That was the thing. Yeah, don't adjust your computer screen. That is the coloring on the printing on this catalog. Funky. Yeah, man, Empire Strikes Back with the dates. Legit. It's legit Kenner products, I assure you. Here's another catalog with a, identical cover for the most part. Just small, minor text differences on the bottom there in the cover. This one is not as fantastic shape as the other catalog I had. And, yep. As you can see, that's a problem. That's ladies and gentlemen, that's why we have two. That's why you don't be ashamed. Buy two of everything because stuff happens. Stuff happens. It's okay. We got the Empire Strikes Back Dagobah version of the catalog. One of my favorites. I think I have like two of these in my collection. Again, buy two, get two in case you ruin one. This is awesome. I mean, look at this. Nice, vibrant colors. The whole spread of... Look at the checklist. The running tally of every swinging 3 3/4 Star Wars figure that's out there. It's right on these very pages. Just super exciting. I mean, oh my God, look at this. Imagine being a kid. Remember being a kid and seeing the AT-AT for the first time, the Walker. That was like the crown jewel of the Empire Strikes Back toy line. Yeah, I'm gonna take another. Let me look at that. Ugh, wow. Then of course, nope. Let's just take one more look. I mean, seriously, look at the AT-AT, the dream toy with the snow speeder, of course. Oh my gosh, yep, Yoda made such an impact on the movie. Obviously, no surprise, Kenner rolling out some Dagobah Hutts, lightsabers. Of course, the Falcon, Cloud Car, Star Destroyer playset, which is kind of underrated. I don't think that gets enough credit for what it is. And then the Slave One. Oh my God, look. Slave One, man, such a beautiful, beautiful design. And then there's the official Star Wars fan club, which you could join. Get extra little swag throughout the year. Stay up on the latest and greatest in Lucasfilm, all things Star Wars. Kind of a cool thing for a kid to have. Go beyond the toys. Up next, we have the Hoth collections of the Empire Strikes Back toy line. This is a cool catalog. It's one I wish I had another one of. I only have just this one. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's nice to have these catalogs nice and clean. Nothing written on them. No, Billy's address from 1982 when he filled out the, Kenner Cares whatever type of thing. Look at this artwork, though. I mean, once again, the spread of toys, the figures. Look at that, the ATST, the Wampa. Look at the Tauntaun. Look at this. Here it is, the open belly feature. So cool. The Hoth line of toys was awesome. I mean, I think everybody has a soft spot for the Hoth toys. If you don't, I don't know. Look at that, the Walker, just jam packed full of snowies, snow troopers. I love it. Look at the Rebel transport, the pickle ship. That thing is just hideous looking, but still quintessentially Star Wars, and an awesome thing because you could jam a bunch of guys in it and take it around. Some more Dagobah playset action, little X-Wing, Slave One. Yep, Dagobah definitely didn't, some people argue that a Dagobah playset wasn't needed to be made because of the, you could just go out in the backyard and make do with some vegetation, but nah, I'm glad they made a playset. Micro Machines, Micro World, I should say. I didn't get into these too much. I didn't collect them. I do remember them vaguely in this toy aisles, but it wasn't something that I gravitated towards. Mainly, it's just they were not 3 3/4. They were too small. I mean, you can lose them just like that. And they did look cool. And I wish like some of these play sets that they made for the micro line, I wish they'd made it for like the 3 3/4 line, like Cloud City. We just got the cardboard play set. All right, we got the Jabba the Hutt Return of the Jedi Collections catalog. Love the photograph on the front. Nice, vibrant colors. And the spread of figures. Look at that. Right front row and center. The new Return of the Jedi action figures out on display. So awesome. I mean, man, the colorful, the photos in this. I mean, the yellow, that familiar color, that Kenner yellow we all know and love on the back of the card backs. It's keep reusing that. That was really smart marketing. Look at that checklist. It's look at the amount of figures that are now out in Return of the Jedi. It's like, wow. Max Rebo, Cy Snoodles, Droopy McCool, coolest band in the whole galaxy. Love that sequence in Jabba's palace. Love it. And here's the carrying cases. The rifle, the bandolier, the Vader case, the C-3PO gold case, and the accessories, vehicle energizer, laser cannon, the glider, the catapult. I really need this gun. I still need that carrying case. All right, we got some mini rigs right here. These things are pretty cool. Never seen in the movie, but still cool little toys. And of course, Jabba the Hutt making his appearance along with the speeder bike. Jabba, so awesome. One of the coolest creations, period, for toys or for a movie character. Speeder bike, love the speeder bike. The Rancor monster, Jesus. Who didn't have or want the Rancor monster? Such an awesome toy. The toy of toys. The Ewok Village, I remember that very well. I had a lot of hours logged in playing with the Ewok Village. All right, we got the ATST, the X-Wing, the Y-Wing. The Y-Wing, such a cool ship. Wish I had like 2 or 3 of those. The TIE Interceptor and the B-Wing. Man, the TIE Interceptor is like the coolest TIE fighter ever created. It's definitely my favorite version of the TIE. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Imperial Shuttle, the holy grail of the Return of the Jedi toy line. And the Ewoks, the plush Ewoks. Who could forget these little suckers? Actually, I think the Tatooine skiff is the grail for the Return of the Jedi toy line. Actually, now that I think about it. Great stuff in this catalog. The Jedi Collections continues with this version, which is kind of like the Empire Imperial collection. Look at all the Jedi, the spread of figures. The blacked out figures, no less. Look at this. This is when Lucas was hiding from the audience. He didn't want everyone to know that 13 and 8 were 2 of the Ewoks that were. It's like, yeah, here's the names, but I'm sure as heck not going to show you what they look like because secrecy was everything. I mean, this was prior to the internet, and in those days it was word of mouth, and you had to see it to believe it. You could just get on the internet and find out. So, but yeah, the secrets could still get out. So yeah, Lucas, he kept a tight lid on everything. He blacked out, told Kenner, hey, don't show these figures. I don't want anyone to know what they look like until the movie's out. So they did. Smart move. The carrying cases, yes, look at this, look at this. The cover art is different. It says Return of the Jedi, yet it is an Empire Strikes Back cover art design. Interesting. 3PO. I think I have like 4 3PO carrying cases now. Just normally it's Vader, but in my case, I'm starting to catch up with the 3PO cases. And we got some more mini rigs. Really pushing out the mini rigs at this point. Speeder bike. God, who doesn't have a speeder bike or two? Can you guys read this? Very small print. It's basically just says that, due to the secrecy of the film, they're, keeping the figures on lockdown. They're not going to show you what they look like. Jabba's not going to be shown because he's going to be a huge deal in the movie, so I'm sure not going to show you what he looks like in the toy. As a toy, rather. So that was smart, Lucas, protecting the integrity of the story of his baby, Return of the Jedi. Thank you, George. Not like today where everything is just leaked out. In the micro world, and of course the fan club, the barge. If only they'd made it back then. Did you guys keep your catalogs back in the day, or did you toss them? I know kids wrapping and packaging and all that, anything that wasn't the toy sometimes didn't last too long in a household. But let me know in the comments down below. What did you think of those catalogs? I hope you guys have some good memories of those. I know I always loved hanging on to them and flipping through them, and it's a great way to burn through a Sunday. Flip through those mini catalogs. Dig them out at home if you still have them. If you guys liked the video, give it a like button, a thumbs up, because it helps out the channel. And if you've not done so, please blast that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any valuable Star Wars content. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And as always, collect or collect not. There is no try.